Hey there, Lisa from Yogi Hollow Farm, and today we are processing chickens. Here's our setup. We've got our cooler full of ice. We've got a container for the guts and the stuff we're keeping, and then we've got a good table clean up. We've got a plucker, got a propane water to dunk the chickens in, and then over here we have our 11 Red Ranger chickens. So we're going to show you a bit of the process. Birds look like. Some people are not a fan of them. We found them pretty easy to deal with. We had a batch of all females, and we had processed a few of them before and had some for dinner, and they were quite tasty, so we really like them. They don't have the big breast meat like the Cornish cross. We've not raised those yet, but again, we just found these really easy for our first batch. Just want to show you a little bit of our cone setup. This is where we process them. We find 2 cones to be easy. Put it right on a tree. And then below it, we've got 5-gallon pails with bags in them just to make for easier cleanup. Okay, these are our last 2.
After the chicken's been dispatched, you want to scald them for about 30 seconds in water that's about 150 degrees. One other thing you should check is if you got the right time is the wing feathers will pull out easier at the right temperature.
So it's about 30 seconds now.
And the feathers are starting to come out. Once the chicken's scalded, we put it into the plucker. If you leave it in too long, you can damage the skin, or same way if you over scald it. But I've always found you'll have some amount of feathers to pull out. Once that's done, you'll want to take it over to the cutting board, take the head off. And you want to remove the crop. You can do it a variety of different ways. This tends to work all right for me. I just slit up the neck until I reach the crop, which is right in here. You'll want to separate that from the chicken. And then I just take off all the skin from the neck and the esophagus or windpipe. Move that like so. Some people leave the necks on. I prefer to take them off. The next step, you want to take out the oil gland. That's on the back of the chicken. You want to take great care in removing this. You don't want it to it's a oil that will make the meat taste funny or contaminate it. And I nicked that one. What I generally do is just scrape it off. And I'll just give it a little rinse. Make sure it's all off there, clean the knife. Then you'll turn the chicken over. You'll want to remove its insides and the organs. Make a slit back here. Open it up a little bit. You'll pull out the gizzard. The other organs, and then you want to cut around his rectum. Again, you don't want to get any of its stomach material or
Waste.
any waste in the meat. This can be tricky sometimes. There's a variety of ways to do it, but I just work around. And then that's removed. Then you'll continue removing organs. Now the liver, the heart, and I find the lungs to be the trickiest to get out of there, but once you get a technique, I go up from underneath, push them up, and then pull them. There's one of the lungs. There's the other one. Once you have all the insides, organs, and taken out, then you want to remove the legs. Just bend the leg in the opposite direction, and I just work the knife around till it comes off. And then that's the bird fully dressed. And then the next step, I will rinse it off and then put it in a cooler with ice and water. And that's it.